Yeah, good. It was that was a good fun session out there today. Guys are really up and about. Really intense session for us. We're lucky at the moment. We've still got all the state league guys hanging around and training with us and keeping pressure on us as well. So the sessions are really sharp and really high intense as well.
Can you compare it to the 2012 campaign?
That was so long ago. I don't know if I can compare it. But it is just exciting again it's that time of year. It's starting to get a little warmer, although it was raining this morning. It did clear up out there for us, and it's just a really good time of year, an exciting time of year. So,
have you had a few young blokes during your year about sort of what to expect, come game time or even just the weeks build up?
Yeah, we've got about half our group that are playing this weekend haven't played a final before, or AFL final. So we have been chatting to a few younger guys, and young guys have sorted out some, I suppose, words of wisdom. But I mean, I've only played 3 finals myself as well, so guys are seeking out guys like VB, Tomo, and they've got some great advice to offer. And but really, it's just another big game. It's going to be a lot more intense. We know finals footy is more contested ball, and but they're the KPIs that we've wanted to reach all year. So I think we'll be ready.
Do you remember how you handled your first one?
I was Sydney out here, and I kicked a goal. That's all I remember, really. So it was from about a metre out as well, so I couldn't miss. But I remember it just being another step up again. It was sort of like a showdown or like a really big Friday night game, but with probably another step up on that. So yeah, that's what we'll expect. But we've been trying to play finals like footy for the last couple of months, and I think we've done so. So I think we're pretty well prepared.
That training intensity you mentioned before, so you've noticed that pick up from last week?
Well, we've been training like that, I reckon, for the last 2 months. Yeah, it's just been we had a really good standard of training. I think that's flown over to some good performances during that time as well. And since the state league guys have finished, that's definitely given them a bit of a chance just to stay involved, because we still want them involved as well, and it allows them to put a heap of pressure on us and sort of simulate what we're going to get on the weekends.
Rory Smith wasn't out in the warm-up, so he didn't have a moon boot on in the cafe. Did he train out there today, or how's he tracking?
No, so he did a bit of stuff inside today, tracking really well. Yeah, moon boots off, so I expect him to probably have a run either tomorrow or Friday. We'll give him every chance he needs to get himself right.
You've seen plenty of guys that have rolled their ankles one week. What do you sort of think? Does he look all right?
Yeah, I reckon he's looking pretty good at the moment. So, look, we'll give him every chance he can have still. I mean, yeah, he's got till Friday or Saturday morning to prove his fitness, and he's an important player for us. So we definitely want him out there.
Do you look back at when you signed your new deal, mate? Now you're in the finals, and think it's now even more of the right decision now that you've made the finals and have a chance to do something with the season?
Oh, I knew all along what I wanted to do, and I knew it was the right decision for us. And the reason it took a bit of time then was just to make sure it was clear what the next few years would look like. And but this step now in finals, being back in the hunt again, it's really exciting for us. And as I said before, we've got an extremely young group that, for a lot of them, it's their first time playing a final. So it's going to be really exciting times coming through the next few years as well.
If you miss the finals, though, you reckon you'd look back at the decision and question it, or?
No, not at all.
Do you reckon, Rory, that he does a bit more playing at the G instead of
Not at all. They're a very, very good football club, and we played them early in the year, and they probably played their best footy, I think, against us at the start of the year. The way they move the ball is very quick, and they're going to take us on. So no matter where we played them, I think it was always going to be a challenge. And we've got an incredibly tough challenge playing the Doggies at the G, and I'm sure it's going to be packed. And the Adelaide Crows Guernsey is going to be pretty ubiquitous throughout Melbourne on the weekend, and be a lot of Crows people down there as well. So it gives them the chance to go watch a final there.
Sauce a bit stiff, all Australian squad?
I don't know. I haven't chatted to Sauce yet, but we certainly love what Sauce does for us. He's valued incredibly highly at our footy club, and I think that's all that matters for Sauce. Is his value within these four walls is incredible, and I know us midfielders are very thankful for the way he plays football. So he'd rather be playing finals, I think, and win a few finals.
Daniel Talia too.
Yeah, Daniel Charlie's another one that we all love his work, and he got the recognition last year, which was awesome for him, and he's had another really solid year for us as well. So, look, again, I think for those guys, that what matters is they're recognised within our four walls, and that's what they care most about.
The positive story, I guess, the guys that did get selected in the 40-man squad, Lady, what's it been like to watch a guy like him take his game to such great heights this year?
Yeah, he's been one of the hardest workers since he come off the rookie list, and it's a really good story, Laddie. Just always worked hard, and he's played that role really well for us, and he's played a number of roles. He's come up, and early in the year he played on Boomer Harvey, and we thought we did a great job there, and he's had a couple of really accountable roles as well, and second half of the year he's probably freed up a bit more and got a bit more of the footy as well. So it's been great for him and Tex as well to get a look in there. Those two have deserved it.
Doggies haven't played a proper recognised ruckman for a bit. Minson might not come in. Expect Sauce to really have a massive influence on the game then?
Well, we saw Sauce have a big influence last week, and we didn't quite get the most that we should have out of it. His dominance, he had a lot of hand on the ball, and us midfielders probably let him down. So I don't think it really matters. Well, it does matter. We'd rather Sauce get his hand on it, but as a group, we've got to make sure we get the job done underneath him, and because we know important clearances are, especially in finals.
That was my next point. Was when he does get his hands on the ball and you guys don't turn it into a hit out to advantage, what do you do to counter that?
Sauce lets us know normally out on ground. He's very quick to let us know, just like we're quick to let him know if he's getting jumped all over. But yeah, he'll let us know. But look, it's all about us getting set up early and just sticking to what's worked for us throughout the year.
How do you lock down Jack Stringer?
Yeah, he's played some good footy. He's one of those players. He's, I think, about 6'3". He's incredibly quick. He can jump. He can run. So there's not too many ways you can really lock him down. So we're going to have to really restrict his influence. Bit of a team role, I reckon. And as I said, it'll come down to the way we move the ball and the way we use the ball and we're going forward, and hopefully restrict their ball use.
What does John Worsfold bring to you players on match day?
A really calm head. He's a very calm person. He'll make us think as well. He'll never just give us an answer. He'll probe, especially the leaders, in the direction and make us think about certain scenarios or how we might be able to change a game. They're probably the things that have stood out for me.
Does he address the group, or does he more go around and deal with individuals?
No, more game days, probably more to do with Campo.
Rory, there's quite a few fans getting pumped up. What's your message for fans heading over to the game?
Well, I think there's going to be a lot, especially on the drive over. I've heard a couple of slogans, not as we fly as one, it's now we drive as one as well. So fans are taken to a new level. We've been so well supported over here this year, and to have a final at the G, I think there's going to be quite a fair few of our fans over there. I know the flights are booked as well, so I know we can't wait, and to have that support in Melbourne's just amazing.
For pretty tragic reasons, you guys are a bit of a Cinderella team in the finals, but it doesn't seem like just getting there's enough for you guys, is it?
Sorry, what?
It doesn't seem like just getting to the finals is enough for you guys.
Nah, not at all. And yeah, we started the journey at the start of the year that was to get here, but the sort of season starts again now, and we won't be happy until we get the job done either for this first game, and then hopefully keep moving on from there. But this first final is absolutely huge for us. We're not here to make up the numbers at all, just like every team. So we're going down there to have a massive crack and, as I said, get the job done.
Last couple of guys, Harley Bennell, mate, did he fit in next year?
He's a very good player, I know that. We played on him when his first game back, and I think he had 40 touches against us, so pretty handy player.
Did he fit the team first culture?
Oh, we're not even thinking about that really at the moment.
Just back on Busher, you spoke glowingly of him just before. Obviously, love to keep him around next year into the future.
Oh, look, if that's where the club decide to head to, then that'll be decided after our finals campaign, I'm thinking, because at the moment, from Campo to Woosha to players, our sole focus is on this weekend, and as I said, we're going down there in the right frame of mind to take it up to the doggies.
It'd be handy to keep that group together, though, wouldn't it, if you do have success, given where you've come from?
I think it's be handy to keep the whole group together at the moment, and that's where I think our success the last couple of months have come on. Everyone's come together really strongly, and I think that's been a big strength of ours.
The players approach Bush and say, please stay.
No, it won't have anything to do with players.
And last one. Sorry, last one. As a player, you obviously deal with all the rigours of the AFL season. How do you see, as a player, the Lance Franklin situation?
Oh, our thoughts go out to him because personally I can't put myself in his shoes. I don't know what he's going through, but just as players, we all support him and really hope he's all right, and just is an unbelievable player. And you want to see those players playing in finals, but obviously health comes first, and we wish him all the best.